If you want to leave the United States and live in another country, and the only way to do that is to find a job in that other country in order to get a work visa, I have some perspective as an American living in Aotearoa, New Zealand. Tip number one is don't get married in your mind to just one country. Some countries are harder to get into than others. Some countries, like in New Zealand, we are just coming out of a recession and we have hiring freezes, so don't get married to just one country. Number two, make sure that your resume and cover letter are properly formatted with the correct spelling and the correct formatting. Countries outside of the United States use different size paper. So that means that if you send your resume or cover letter on letter-sized paper, and the hiring manager prints that out, it'll print out wrong because it's different size. Also look at spellings. In New Zealand, we spell things in the British style. So rather than the word color being spelled C-O-L-O-R, we spell it C-O-L-O-U-R. And oftentimes I see Americans spell things wrong and it just sticks out like a sore thumb on their resume. Third tip I have, and this is a really important one, don't just apply to jobs that are posted online. It is estimated that 70% of all job openings are not publicized. Hiring managers and HR departments often don't want to just spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars marketing their job. So what they do is they hire internally. Or they hire via word of mouth. Like they ask their staff, do you know anybody who would be good for this? And the staff's like, oh yeah, I've got a friend who would be good for this job. But there's another more insidious reason why you shouldn't be applying to only jobs posted online. Companies often post fake job postings. They're called ghost jobs. They do this for a variety of reasons. For instance, they might try to make it look like their company is growing faster than it actually is, or they try to use it to generate leads, or they do this to try to farm resumes, and then they hold those resumes in a file in HR department so that if they do need somebody, they can just reach into that file and find that person later. Now, unfortunately, nobody really knows how many jobs are actually ghost job postings, but you can be sure that if you're applying, especially through like a job submission portal or a big job website, it is possible that you're just applying to ghost jobs at a significant rate. So how do you even contend with this? How do you know what's a real job and what's not? My strong advice is to make a list of 200 or 300 companies within the country that you want to move to, and then send out your resume and your cover letter cold. That means you're going to have to make an Excel spreadsheet or a database with emails and names and contacts and all that stuff so that you can stay organized. Now you're like, how would I do that? That seems like hundreds of hours of work. It is. However, you can make it a little bit easier on yourself if you go to the website hunter.io and then click on Finder on the left-hand side. It's easier on a laptop, by the way. Then you put in the website of the company that you want to target. And I would say 70% of the time, it'll spit back out actual email addresses. LinkedIn is also an excellent resource. My husband worked LinkedIn a lot when we first got here because he was on a job search visa, and it was very effective. Finally, if you work in a specialized role, then you might want to check out recruiters in several countries that you are thinking about moving to. Recruiters are also headhunters, so they're people who connect talent with companies, and they can make your workload a little bit lighter because they already have existing relationships. They can maybe even help you clean up your resume and your cover letter. Now, if you're thinking about moving to New Zealand, I have a book. It's called So You Want to Move to New Zealand, An American's Guide to Relocating and Adapting to Life in Aotearoa. And the link is in my bio if you're interested in that. It's also an audiobook.